Yo, 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 yo. What is good, y'all? Your boy is back. We are here for another episode. Today's episode is going to be a little different. This isn't going to be the typical GOAT series kind of reactions we've been doing. I wanted to do a reaction for this special episode to the one and the only Russell Westbrook. There's been a lot of hatred and vitriol going his direction. And I just want to say I am not one of those Russell Westbrook haters. Personally, I think he's still great. I just think the kind of situations he's been in as of recently, past couple seasons, haven't really been a good fit for him. I still think he's a good basketball player. He can still contribute to a team in a winning fashion. But it's hard, man. The mental aspect of basketball has really, I think, gotten to him and hurt his game a little bit. I think he needs to build his confidence back. And I think once he does, he'll get back to being his normal self. And I think it's going to take him a while to do that. Um, Hopefully by the end of the season, the Clippers start to go on a little bit of a run, and maybe he can build his confidence back from that. But the hatred, the negative comments, dude's getting death threats, the stuff the media has been saying about him and stuff, like the media called him a vampire. Like, dude, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. This guy is not, single-handedly collapsing a team. This guy is not the reason that the Lakers were losing, not the reason that the Clippers were losing. This is all completely overblown, and I think it's time to give him some respect. And I want to do that by watching some of his career highlights. So this episode is dedicated to the best of Russell Westbrook because I'm just tired of watching players get bashed by the media and these casual fans that just regurgitate the same information that these pundits and media analysts just push out there and throw out there and say willy-nilly. Yeah, man, I'm tired of it. So this is for Westbrook. Now let's get into it. Let's get it started. Bang. Such an athletic player. Davis is offline, shooting 5 of 11. What move by Westbrook? I think his shoe is off. No, look, I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to preface everything that I said before with he has had a decline in play. I don't think that he is a terrible player. I don't think that he should be destroyed by the media. But Russell Westbrook from Oklahoma City is not the same Russell Westbrook that we see today. It's not a steep decline like he's fallen off a cliff, but it's still a marked decline where he can't really shoot that pull-up elbow jumper that he used to be able to. He would come off the high pick and roll, stop right by the free throw line, right on the elbow, and, pop right there, that mid-range jump shot. He was amazing at that all through his time in OKC. He was never really a three-point shooter, but he could knock down that mid-range elbow jumper right off a pick from, like, Steven Adams or, like, you see Enes Kanter right there. He's not really doing that anymore, but I think it's also because of the teams that he's playing on schematically. They're not really designed for him to do that. These teams have not been designed for Westbrook to kind of like take the ball and just run the offense and do his thing. So he's having to change his game for a lot of these situations he's moving into. In OKC, the team was designed around him, so everything was designed to help him play to his talents. And he did that. But now he's in these teams where he's like the third option. And for him to be successful, they're going to have to change their team around schematically. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to contribute the way that he was contributing to a team's success in OKC. But it is not like he's fallen off a cliff, but he is not the same player. Ooh, look at that move. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What a move. I still remember that. Spin. Spin. Ooh. Man, Westbrook was... Young Westbrook was so nice.
The explosion, the finish. This guy's unbelievable. He is so fun to watch. Westbrook and Durant will dictate this offensive possession.
Ooh, okay. Bopped him. Ooh.
Oklahoma City lead. Butler loses the basketball again. Westbrook in transition. Breaking.
The thing I'm noticing too from these clips, Westbrook has lost some of that pop. He lost some of that explosiveness that he had early on in his career in OKC. You know, he used to be able to grab the rebound and just push the pace all the way down the floor, the highest tempo possible, be able to stop on a dime like he's done these past couple plays and lay the ball up over a defender. And whenever he was even going for a layup, a dunk, whatever it is, he would explode like almost out of his shoes. And he doesn't really have that anymore. You know, he still plays with a high motor. He still is super passionate about the game. You see that his intensity is high every single game. He's playing like it's the last game of his career every single possession. He's one of the only guys in the league that does that, and I respect him like crazy for it. But he's lost some of that that pop, some of that explosivity and speed and athleticism that he had in his earlier days. That's another place in his game where he kind of, I don't want to say fell off, but where he's lost a step a little bit.
Some ankles on the way to the rim. Even the Bulls fans booing and eyeing in appreciation. It was short, and Westbrook all by himself.
Oh.
I don't think I was expecting
bang.
Russ.
That windmill, baby.
Really had that in the arsenal. I'm pretty surprised at that dunk there. Westbrook to the forecourt.
Oh.
Dynamite drive and dunk.
Hey, man.
Russell Westbrook.
Young Westbrook, man, if he would have been in a dunk contest, that would have been dope. I don't know if he was just an in-game dunker, but I think some of these shorter guys that really had that crazy explosivity, I think those are the type of guys that you want to see in the dunk contest. You know, there's in-game dunkers, and then there's kind of like, dunk contest dunkers. I think he could have been a little bit of both. Just those short guys that really explode, like going up for dunks, and it just looks super ferocious. You know, those are the type of guys you want in the dunk contest. And I think he would have been fun to see, especially if he could, display some of that creativity. Oh, right over Josh Smith. Oh, look at that rebound. Yeah, like that's an aspect as well. Westbrook, like I said earlier, used to be able to just grab the rebound and push the pace as fast as possible. Patty Mills was just trying to keep up and could not stop. Like Westbrook was moving so fast, he was backpedaling and just couldn't keep up with the pace and just collapsed. Westbrook does not have that speed and athleticism and super high I guess motor that he had before. He still has it and he plays with it, but it's not to the same degree. In OKC it was at 100. Now it's probably at like 70. And that 30% when it comes to his game is really big. It's a big difference.
Go, push it, And I'm going to give you a little in and out. Sorry, Patty. You got to go down.
He just put a little move on him. It wasn't even really a move. Just put a little something. Okay. Okay. What a pass.
Westbrook with a nice behind the back. They call that a dime on the play.
What a pass.
And an air ball.
Bang!
Getting it! Oh, my. What was Chalmers thinking about?
Yeah, Chalmers was out of his mind for that one.
Thinking about that because he surely didn't move. Westbrook, miles an hour, throws it down. Ball, give him a little momentum. Look out below. 74-68, Larry Somebody says. I mean, attacking and then just
bang. That was really young Westbrook.
Just hammering down the one-hand dunk. He's got to hurry.
The putback.
That's crazy. Can I say that? You want an argument out, and maybe I have to change the subject. Unbelievable presence of
Bang.
mind. Covington trying to dive on it, and Westbrook comes out of the pack. Here's Westbrook racing up the floor, coast to coast, and he throws it down. Oh, the hammer dunk from Russell Westbrook, and the Thunder go up by 2.
You know, it's also just a thought that I think, like I was saying earlier, these teams are not designed for Westbrook to do what he does best and to play at his, maximum potential. He's not the number one option like he was in OKC. He brought them to the playoffs. The rest of the team just wasn't, they didn't have the pieces to really win it all. I think Westbrook can be a championship piece, but he cannot be a championship piece as a third option. He needs to be a championship piece almost like the first option, but he needs to, for you to win with Westbrook, you need to be able to maximize his potential. He needs to be surrounded by shooters with a very dominant big man that can also shoot the three. If he can play with a big man that can step out and shoot the three, create space for him to drive the lane and be effective, and so he can kick out when driving to the lane, because that's what Westbrook would do best, is he would be attacking, and then everyone's like, oh, he's just going to keep attacking. And that's when the big would start to step out, and on the attack, he can kind of defer and pass to that big, and that big starts shooting it. Almost like a young Kevin Love. If he would have been able to play with a young Kevin Love in the NBA, where Kevin Love was able to just get like 20 rebounds and just lock the inside down while also shooting the three, that would have been deadly. And I think they played together at UCLA. I don't remember. But that's the type of situation he needs to be in. He needs to be able to control the offense and to have the pieces around him that are going to maximize his potential. If he's a third option and the team is not even designed to play around his play style in any capacity, which the Lakers really weren't and the Clippers really aren't, Westbrook is not going to look good, and he's just only going to be used as a scapegoat, kind of like what he is now. Because everyone's like, oh, he's supposed to be putting up these crazy numbers. He's an all-star. He is a Hall of Famer without a doubt. But schematically, the team is not designed for Westbrook to succeed. And that's really what it boils down to. Bang. Look at that. Ben Simmons, man. Ben Simmons.
2-point lead for OKC here in triple overtime. Durant. Westbrook gets slayed.
Oh!
That'll fire a team up. Russell Westbrook. Look at Durant.
Bang.
Westbrook goes right over Baggier, who's 6'8".
See, and you should be able to see that. He got a wide open pass. This is early on in Westbrook's career. He got a wide open pass from KD at the three, and instead of shooting it, he attacks the basket. Westbrook, he's not the type of guy that's going to be a shooter. He doesn't want to be a shooter. And the Lakers kind of forced him into a spot-up shooting role, and that was never his game. And he was blamed for it. That, oh, Westbrook can't change his game. He tried. He played a whole season and a half trying to be a spot-up shooter, playing off LeBron and not really controlling the tempo, not pushing the pace, not being a point guard. He was relegated to almost like a Ray Allen type role, where pick and pop, spot up 3-point shooting, and things like that, and he can never get a rhythm. He's a rhythm player. You're not able to get a rhythm if your only opportunities are to take 3-point shots and you're not a 3-point shooter. You need to be able to start attacking and get a feel for the game, can start to get feel like you're in control of the game as well, to be able to really start being able to shoot threes and to shoot at a high clip. And he was just forced into this role where he was just a 3-point shooter, and that was never his game.
No excuse for it.
Oh, what a move. Just stopped midair.
I'll tell you having it knocked away.
Go right back. There it is.
Oh.
To Westbrook.
I like how the quality of the video just changed between the replay. Oh. Is that Amir Ashik? Amir Ashik? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Amir Ashik. I forgot about him.
Golden State has stole the show. He bounced it off.
Oh! What a shot! What a shot. Show the replay. Bounced it off his back. Oh my God. Incredible.
Absolutely.
And he made it. I still remember this game. I was tight because I'm a Lakers fan. I was pissed. I think this was the year that they went to the NBA Finals and lost to the Heat. I'm pretty sure this was the year. But I remember being tight because I was like, damn, man, I want Kobe to fucking win. I want him to do it. And they got smoked.
The foul and the two. Westbrook with 12. Looking to ratify
2012, yeah, 2012 semis.
with 7.1 remaining. Westbrook shows from the bench the ball.
Oh,
And sticks the dagger into the Rockets.
Flint Capella got banged on.
At this point in the game, that Russ so many times goes to the basket with authority.
Westbrook works the clock down. Now under 7. Russell, what a move to shed the defense, and he scores. My goodness.
Oh,
Breaking ankles.
Stole that pass.
is that Luke Ridnour that he broke?
The wind is crying. Come on, man. That's nasty.
That's the thing about Westbrook too, man. It's the attitude. If he is not able to feel like he's in control of the game and have that confidence to play, that affects his... He's such an attitude and confidence player that if he doesn't have that dimension of his game, if he's completely out of it mentally and his confidence is low, he's not going to be successful. And I think with the media fanfare of LA, and basically ever since he left OKC, I think he was still really good on the Rockets and even on the Wizards. I think he was still really good. But I think the fanfare and the media sensation kind of LA specifically has kind of destroyed his confidence. And when your confidence is low and you don't have that attitude dimension to your game where you have the confidence to put the ball on the ground and take it over two guys and then puff your chest out at them, you're not going to be successful with that play style. You need that confidence. You need that to give you that extra edge. And it doesn't look like he has that because of the whole scenario that's been going on and how he's just been being dragged constantly in the media.
I'm not speechless. But how do you do that over a 7-footer?
Bang!
If you're Russell Westbrook,
The Thon Maker he did it over?
You want to talk
Yeah.
about
Man, Thon Maker.
on an
I need to do a Thon Maker video. Because that guy, before he got to the NBA, man, that guy was incredible. And I think he was used improperly in the NBA. I feel like he was a couple years too early. Because now we're looking at these guys like Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren, some of these like 7-foot guys, like a KD type, that are like 7-foot point guards, basically a bowl. These guys are starting to like come into the NBA and are gonna like take over. When Thon Maker was that like 6-7 years ago, and they made him kind of play center, and that was not his game at all, and he kind of faded out of the NBA. But I think if he would have been in a situation where they used him like a bowl, or they used him how the league is going to wind up using Wembanyama or Chet Holmgren, I think he could have been very, very successful. But this is a Russell Westbrook video, not a Thon Maker video.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Russell Westbrook. Thompson throws it away. Grant running to the
Bang! He used to get up so high, man.
Oh, there are no words for how nasty.
Look how high he used to get up. DeMarcus Cousins, man, on the Kings, that's when he was a problem. DeMarcus Cousins. That's another thing, man. Healthy DeMarcus Cousins was one of the greatest centers I've ever seen, man. Healthy DeMarcus Cousins was literally like Shaquille O'Neal with a jump shot. Close to him. Not as dominant. Not as a big, strong body as Shaquille. He's not. But he could put up 35, 36 points and 20 rebounds easy when he was in his peak. Incredible.
Straight to number 1 on the top 10 tonight.
Oh, the Sham God. Oh! That was like a Magic Johnson type move.
That's nasty. Westbrook with the steal.
I still remember that one. It was the bounce pass through the legs.
It's all over. Don't even
Bounce pass through the legs. Slow it down. Bang, right through his legs.
Corey Joseph on top of everything else. Are you kidding me? And he'll go on the floor.
One of the greatest unintentional passes. Oh!
Westbrook scores it to drive the dagger into Sacramento's heart.
Everything went right on that play for the Thunder. You get the ball into the hands of one of your shooters. Ball game over. Thunder win. Off of the Russell Westbrook game-ending three-pointer.
Oh. Oh, man. Oladipo right in his mouth.
The Thunder out of timeouts. Westbrook spotting up inside.
Bang! What a shot!
With 7/10 of a second remaining. Westbrook almost to half court. Banks it in and we're tied at 117.
Man, I missed that Westbrook. Oh!
Rebound. Shane.
Oh! Oh, man.
I'm speechless. What a shot.
He put a move on him, too. Oh. Number 1 play of his career. Let's go.
Thunder's out of timeouts. Adams gives it back to Russ. Deep shot.
Oh.
What a perfect ending to a historic day.
I think that was the day.
Gives the Thunder the victory at the buzzer.
I'm speechless. All I can say is, why not? 42 triple-doubles on the season.
Yeah.
And he ends the ball game like that?
I think that was the day that he broke the record for most triple-doubles in a season. and the day that he officially broke, I think it was the last game of the season, that he officially broke the triple-double, kind of average a triple-double for a season record since Oscar Robertson. But, yeah, man, Westbrook was a problem. I like I said earlier, I cannot stand the Westbrook disrespect. He is a phenomenal player, Hall of Famer, super talented. It's just sad to see kind of how he's been dragged through the media, how he's been destroyed by all of these pundits, all of these casual fans that just regurgitate the same narratives that all of these media personalities push. Basketball is also a game of coaching, schemes, offensive structure, defensive structure, and he just hasn't been a part of a situation that was designed for him to play at his highest level. And that's really what it boils down to. Westbrook is still that player in there. He still has that player in him. He can still play at the highest level. It just currently boils down to confidence and how a team is designed. The Lakers were not designed for him. The Clippers are really not designed for him. If the Clippers can be designed for him, that's the thing. Doc Rivers has to basically, actually, it's Tyronn Lue, not Doc Rivers anymore. Doc Rivers is in the 76ers. Tyronn Lue needs to restructure the offense so that Westbrook is basically surrounded by shooters and playing to his ability. It needs to be high pick and roll where he can still take the elbow jumper that he used to be able to take. It gets the center out of the lane, and he needs to be able to take these guys off the dribble and dunk over guys, start getting a rhythm, and then that'll open up offensive opportunities for Paul George and for Kawhi Leonard, where they'll be able to shoot from the mid-range, shoot from the three, be able to create their own shot. Those guys can create their own shots. They do not need Westbrook to give them open looks and stuff and create opportunities for them to score. They can do that themselves. But Westbrook needs to be able to create his own shot. He is not the type of guy that can play off ball and create his own shot without the ball in his hands. Paul George, Kawhi, they can come off picks, they can cut baseline, they can do all these things without the ball to create opportunities. But Westbrook needs the ball in his hand to be able to break a defender down, drive to the lane, grab an offensive rebound or a defensive rebound, run the floor, dunk over somebody, push the pace. He needs to get a feel for the game and a rhythm to be able to be successful and to create opportunities for these guys. And that's really what it boils down to. Clippers, if you want to succeed, you got to change your philosophy a little bit. But I love Westbrook. I am not on that Westbrook hater train. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. Let's hope for some more success from him. I'd love to see him get back to his old, his ways from these videos, get that confidence back. You're a Hall of Famer, man. Do what you do best. Play your game. And hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. We're going to be back to regularly scheduled program, going through some of these old school GOAT reaction videos. So stay tuned for the next one. And like I said, there's also going to be a 68-point game, I think it was, from Pete Maravich. I think it was 68 points. It was either 61 or 68 with no three-point line. That video is also coming as well, so stay tuned. Man, I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. Let me know in the comments more players you want to see me react to, more content, anything I can react to, something you want to see me, discuss, anything. Let me know. Hopefully y'all are enjoying. And like I said, I got some other content here on the YouTube. If you're a fan of anime, check out some of those recommendations I got. Check out the podcast if you want to hear me talk about video games, sports, and anime. And check out my Twitch if you want to see me live stream some video games and shoot the shit. You can talk shit. If you hate me, you can talk shit in real time, man. If you love me, you can come by and chill. We'll shoot the breeze and have some fun. But your boy's checking out. Thank y'all for watching. like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Peace out.